Is the war room an international grooming cult, Andrew? Because I've spoken to 3 women now who say that it is. I've spoken to 3 women.
Do you have chocolates?
I've spoken to 3 women who say that they've been trained by senior members of the war room to groom them and abuse them.
The online course is called the PhD, or Pimping Hose degree. It has been removed from Tate's website, but is a required course to join the elites in the war room, costing an additional £337. The PhD is taught by Andrew Tate himself, and in private, behind a paywall, he says it teaches men a method for seducing women into a relationship and then gradually manipulating them into working for you in online sex work.
The PhD course is my recruitment system. I don't mention webcam until after I've had sex with the girl.
It's difficult to know when members are simply bragging, but these encrypted messages show the men in the war room feeding back to Tate and the generals how they were putting into action the teachings from the PhD course. Men also brag about their control over women by sharing examples of the punishments they've meted out on them. With Tate refusing to speak to us, to get any answers about whether the war room uses the Loverboy method to groom women they want to recruit into webcam, we'll need to speak to those women themselves. Our investigation has found that as of August 2022, there were 434 members of the war room all around the world. We have identified 45 potential victims who are limited information. The true number is likely much higher. 2 of these women have agreed to meet with us.
It all started when I matched with a random guy, a cute one, on Tinder. He told me, let's go out, let's have dinner, but remind to bring a chocolate.
He also asked me to bring him like a unique kind of chocolate on the date, which was like a bit weird.
Asking for chocolate is the first test to see how susceptible a person is to control.
I'm telling you, it's a very important element, that control. Because once the money starts pouring in, the girls will be like, well, what the fuck do I need this dude for?
I felt like I had no control over my life. He has control of everything, so is it like worth it to leave?
There's no such thing as a perfect woman. If you want a woman who's perfect for you, you must build her to be perfect for you.
I remember him being awake at 6 a.m. He forced me to wake up, make him coffee, and then I could go to sleep again.
When I would do well, I was rewarded.
Then I think 1 month or maybe 2 months out of dating, and he asked me, hey, you want to do an elephant?
I think at that time in my life, I just wanted security, and I had some things happen in my life, I had lost my job, and I was like, okay, I think I might be interested in webcamming.
I'd keep 80% of the money they made. So they basically worked for free. They worked for my love and attention.
I was giving 80% away. In total, $95,000.
He kept being with me and controlling me.
If I wasn't doing well, things would become more violent.
The woman must learn that her man is fucking an iron mountain and the easiest path is to obey.
There was a night that I had gone over there, and as soon as I walked in the door, he pushed me to my knees and smacked me really hard across the face.
Yeah, getting the girl, fucking the girl is the first 10% of the game. Having a girl tattoo your name on her is the other 90%.
He wanted me to get his name tattooed at all costs.
So is the war room an international grooming cult of some kind?
I don't think you can afford anything.
Tate has managed to appeal to millions of young men by exploiting their insecurities. Once in his orbit, these same young men are encouraged to buy more and more courses, where their final destination is a cult that teaches men how to turn women into slaves.